The woman eagerly opened her blind box delivery for the first time, smiling blissfully as she reached inside. Unexpectedly, her hand was severed. Racked with pain, Amy stumbled toward her sleeping sister, using all her strength to shake her awake. However, her sister didn't react, as she was blind and couldn't see anything. It wasn't until she felt the sticky substance on Amy's body and touched the exposed bone that she realized something was terribly wrong. Amy's husband, a doctor, rushed home upon hearing the news. Time was of the essence. If he could locate the severed hand, there was still hope of saving her. When he arrived home, he frantically searched for her hand. Suddenly, his ex-wife called, asking if Mike had received the surprise. Stunned, Mike paused in thought but quickly placed the severed hand in the fridge. Thanks to the doctor's efforts, Amy's life was saved, though she required 3 months of intravenous therapy. When Amy regained consciousness, she was in disbelief over what had happened. With her husband's comfort, she slowly calmed down, but her first words were, "This isn't my hand." Over time, the hand began to regain some functionality, much to her husband's relief. To conceal the surgical scars, he gifted her a diamond bracelet. Life seemed to be returning to normal. However, Amy was plagued by nightmares involving the severed hand. One night, her hand suddenly acted on its own. Terrified, she locked herself in the bathroom, trembling. Her husband comforted her, believing she hadn't fully recovered from the trauma. He carried her back to bed. Yet, she opened her eyes, and the next time he saw her, it was as if she were possessed. Clutching a fruit knife, she descended the stairs. Her husband asked her what she was doing, and only then did she realize she was holding the knife. The eerie events didn't stop. That night, Amy crept into her sister's room, grabbed her hair, and chopped it off with scissors. The next morning, her husband noticed hair strewn all over and realized something was wrong. Opening the door, he discovered his sister's hair had been cut short. While he tried to comfort her, Amy saw them and became enraged. She stormed into her sister's room and began packing her belongings. It was then that her husband realized his sister wasn't blind, it had all been an act. Remembering how she had remained indifferent when Amy lost her hand, Amy picked up a pair of scissors. This movie is called The Black Hand. If you're intrigued, be sure to check out the original film.